Today I'm going to be ranking everything at Toadstool Cafe here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So, from starters to desserts, let's get eating.
Starting with the drinks, Superstar Lemon Squash at $8, which is a honey lemon soda with mango stars and assorted tropical bobas. The slush tastes like mango, and I'm not a huge fan of mango, but it's still pretty good. It's kind of like Sprite with a can of mangoes, but it's a little too expensive for my taste at $8, but I'm still throwing it in A. Premium water, $5.50. I think this is just normal water. Let's ask.
And what is special about premium water?
It's nothing special, it's just a water bottle.
It's water. If anything, it's worse than the tap water that they gave me for free. And I actually found that they sell this premium water everywhere around the park. This is going all the way down in D tier. Alright, that's all the drinks. Starters and salads. Toadstool Cheesy Garlic Knots for $5.99. These are mini mushroom-shaped knots of bread, brushed with garlic butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and a side of marinara sauce. This is actually the cheapest thing on the menu. And as we eat everything on the menu, we'll learn this can get quite pricey. Stick around to the end because I'll be telling you how much it costs to eat the entire menu. It pretty much just tastes like garlic bread and looks like a deformed mushroom. Very soft and chewy, but I wouldn't say it was anything special. You can also dip it in the included marinara sauce, which adds an extra zing. B tier. Next at $19.99, the creamy mushroom soup with super mushroom crackers. This looks good, except one thing.
Excuse me,
Yes.
we are missing a mushroom soup.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, we're out of the mushroom soup at this time. I can get you.
Unfortunately, this was the only thing that they didn't have. They said they ran out of the crackers to make it, so they apologized and refunded us. And as a mushroom soup lover, I was sad to see this absent. Since we couldn't actually eat it because they were all out, we're gonna have to put this in the couldn't eat tier. Moving on to the next starter, the tomato soup at $19.99, which comes in the mushroom bowl as well. This is a vegan tomato basil soup topped with micro basil, sliced mushroom, and truffle oil. Unfortunately,
I actively don't like this. The portion is small. It tastes like I had just started making a pizza and I accidentally slipped and got the pizza sauce all up in my mouth.
it simply didn't taste that good. The portion size was extremely small, especially for $20, so I gotta put this in D tier. You might be confused on the $20 price tag. Well, it's because the mushroom bowl it comes in is given to you after you're done, and that's why it's that expensive. Here we have the Piranha Plant Caprese for the price of $12.99. This includes tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, asparagus, and basil pesto served with mixed greens, shaved radish, and an apple vinaigrette. I think the coolest thing about this dish specifically is the overall presentation. The beautifully stacked tomatoes with the sprouting piranha plant with the white dots on the chompers. It's super creative. The vinaigrette was nice and it blended well with the other aspects of the salad. Not my absolute favorite, and I wouldn't say I love caprese salads, especially with the odd addition of mushrooms. It was tasty, but it still didn't beat the knots. The presentation is the main joy. Caprese goes in C. Next is Yoshi's favorite fruit and veggie salad at $13.99. Yoshi's gotta have his mixed greens, strawberries, star fruit, blueberries, pineapple, and of course, Yoshi egg croutons and a raspberry vinaigrette. The presentation is okay. It's a classic style salad, with the coolest thing being the Yoshi egg croutons. The taste was also very refreshing. There wasn't too much vinaigrette and the fruits and vegetables were not overpowering. The star fruit was really nice, and it isn't a fruit I really ever eat. It's also a nice nod to the superstars. The only thing is the wildly big croutons. You gotta smash them into pieces or break your face trying to eat them. But honestly, worth the price. This one is safe in B tier. Finally, the last starter, Superstar Chicken Salad for only $1 more than the last salad at $14.99. This features a romaine lettuce and cabbage mix, grape tomatoes, and mushrooms. Toss in a creamy mushroom truffle dressing, topped with a cute Parmesan Superstar cracker thing, star croutons, and grilled chicken. This is easily the best salad and starter. The chicken is way more filling than the other salads, and that plus the awesome presentation with the star on top and the croutons really made this stand out. The salad was also very flavorful with the dressing, and it was overall a great time. Gotta throw this one in A tier. Now the main menu, starting with Chef Toad Short Rib Special, which is the most expensive so far at $24.99. Braised short rib, creamy goat cheese polenta, and red wine reduction. And oh my sweet babies, the presentation looks great! And the little cute Chef Toad cracker. It pulled apart wonderfully, and adding the sauce was a true win. Now, the goat cheese polenta, what even is that? It was good, but the texture was a little odd. I thought it was mashed potatoes at first. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't bad. This dish goes in high B tier. Next we have the meaty Bowser's Fireball Challenge at $24.99. This is a 1-pound meatball topped with mozzarella cheese, served with mushroom marinara sauce, Bowser puff pastry, parsley, and hot sauce on the side. And for an extra $10, it'll be served in a Bowser bowl that you can keep. Now I can eat my cereal on Bowser at home. This is a massive hunk of meat, and it comes with a really cool Bowser-shaped pastry with a ton of spicy sauce. And I didn't realize how spicy it was until I first had it. Now, how does it taste? Personally, it wasn't that great. I didn't love the flavor of the meat. It kind of tasted fishy, but it must have just been me because my dad and my brother both thought it was the best main menu item there was. The pastry also didn't have that much flavor because all the flavor is in the sauce, but I do like the Bowser's Fireball reference. Overall, I'm throwing this in B tier. Next is the Mario Burger at $16.99. This is an all-beef patty, bacon, mushrooms, lettuce, tomato, and American cheese served on a brioche bun with a side of truffle french fries. And if you wanted to, you could get a vegetarian option for an extra $2, but I didn't. The fries are really good. They are seasoned and tasted sort of like dill. They are kind of sweet, nice, and overall, it's a really great crispy time. The burger itself looks awesome with the Mario hat and the mustache stamped on the top. It almost looks like Cappy was thrown at it. And you can see the bacon and lettuce spewing out of the sides. This is seemingly just a classic burger, and it tastes pretty good. It tastes a tad charred and a little dry, but it's really great with the bacon, mushrooms, and the sauce. In my opinion, it's better than the meatball, so I'm throwing this in low A. You can't have a Mario burger without the Luigi burger, also at $16.99. This has grilled chicken, basil pesto, Swiss cheese, green pepper, and spinach served on a brioche bun with a side of truffle french fries as well. The presentation is very similar to the Mario burger, except Luigiified. Now, I think it's the basil pesto that I didn't love, and I don't know why, but I wasn't a fan of the green pepper on the burger. Maybe at this point I had been eating so much I lost touch a tad. But it definitely didn't taste as good as the Mario burger. Now, that seemed to be an unpopular opinion as my mom thought it was the best main menu item out of all of them. And I get it. The chicken was really great and had a really unique flavor. But for me, it's going in C tier. The last main menu is the classic Italian fire flower spaghetti and meatballs at $16.99. This is spaghetti with mushroom marinara sauce, meatballs, fire flower parmesan crackers, shaved parmesan, and chopped parsley. The presentation is very nice. You got the meatballs perfectly propped on the spaghetti with the fire flower standing on top, and some nice shaved parmesan sprinkled lovingly around. But the taste is nothing extraordinary. It's just your basic spaghetti with a bit of spice, which is fine. Not really what I'm in the appetite for, especially at a theme park. Mamma mia, this is going into low C. Now, before we get into desserts, we gotta eat the kids menu. This is technically for ages 9 and under, so am I even allowed to eat this? First, we got the Mario Mini Burger Adventure Set at $14.99. Comes with a cheeseburger, the same truffle french fries, corn on the cob, broccoli, and a coin cookie. Aside from the cool toppers, there's nothing that stands out with the presentation. The burger itself tastes like a burger. It's nothing special. No sauce, just lettuce, cheese, and meat. The corn was nice and buttery, so that was great. And the cookie, that was really good. It was a white chocolate covered cookie, but overall, it's kind of bland next to everything else, so I gotta throw this in D tier. The second and last kids menu item is the Power Up Spaghetti Marinara at $12.99. This is spaghetti with marinara sauce, Power Up Parmesan crackers, Toadstool cheesy garlic knot, and a coin cookie as well. Just like the other spaghetti dish, it was kind of just spaghetti, and the garlic knot was a good touch. The best thing about this was, once again, the crackers and the cookie. Nothing fancy, and this one is also in D tier. Kids have it rough. Finally, moving on to desserts, we're starting with the Question Block Tiramisu at $9.99. This is a tiramisu layered with coffee-soaked lady fingers topped with cocoa powder and chocolate power-up. This is definitely more soaked than I expected, but it's got a very nice and strong coffee flavor that I like. But maybe it's a little too wet, and you have to absolutely destroy the thing to eat it. But it's a good choice for coffee lovers out there. A tier for me. Next is Mount Beanpole Cake at $9.99. This is chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry layered cake topped with matcha. It's very soft and sticky, and tastes like a really soft cake, because that's what it is. I think the presentation is great, especially with the matcha acting like the grass. B tier for this beanpole. And now the Princess Peach Cupcake, also at $9.99. This is a raspberry-filled confetti cupcake with buttercream frosting and a Princess Peach chocolate crown. Without a doubt, this has to be the best presentation out of the entire menu. Look how flashy and massive this is. It's got a really tasty chocolate crown, a massive layer of frosting, and the jam was a great touch. I will say, the frosting is very sweet and is a good half of the whole cupcake. Really great though. Definitely the best dessert on the menu, but I had no problem eating this. This was the star of the show for me, and it has to go in S tier, mainly for the presentation. This whole menu cost us just over $300, and they actually gave us a discount, and we got our meal for $274, and that's everything. If I were to go back again, I'd get the star drink, chicken salad, Mario burger, and to end this out, the peach cupcake. That, my friends, is the Russ Vandy special. So yeah, that was my experience eating everything at Toadstool Cafe Sunday at Nintendo World Hollywood. If you want to support me after I spent a number of dollars on this food, I really appreciate it, and you can become a YouTube member. Thanks for watching. I've seen the next one. See you later.